Now remember, we used 3 different types of butter substances on each type of bread. We used margarine, butter spread, and butter stick.
That's a lot of toast.
Alright, let's go over our data quick before Brian gets out of the bathroom. We got about 20 minutes, so let's go over all of our data. In the case of the butter stick, on our different types of bread, white, rye, cinnamon raisin, and Italian, in comparison to the control, which gave us about a 50-50 up and down for each bread, we got about 39 to 41 in the ratio, which is about 50-50, which would mean that there's no butter on the bread, it will not cause the bread to favor one side or the other. However, once we applied the butter stick to each different type of bread, we saw an increase in the amount of butter up drops. So we can conclude, in comparison to the control, that putting a butter stick on your bread will cause it to land butter side up more often than not. Except in the case of rye, in which we got 7 to 13 butter side up to butter side down. But 3 out of 4 is good enough in my opinion.
In the case of the margarine, again, for 50-50 control, margarine in 3 out of 4 cases showed no considerable change in the amount of times it's up or down. So margarine is busted.
So Justin, how do you feel about the spreadable?
How'd you get here?
I've always been here.
Well, how do you feel about the spreadable butter?
Well, I feel that spreadable butter, when it flips it off the table and the butter's on it, spreadable style, it doesn't really have an effect. On the Italian bread and the cinnamon raisin bread, both 10 times landed butter up and butter down.
That's 50-50.
It is.
Thank you. My rye bread, my butter side down, it landed 9 times butter down, 11 times butter up. So, plus or minus 1. And on the white bread, butter side down landed 12 times, and butter side up 8 out of 20. So, you know, it's still about 50-50, 2 are off. It's still pretty close, so overall spreadable butter, no real effect on the bread. Myth busted.
And if you have any ideas for more foods for us to flip, send it to discovery.com/Mythbusters.
You get to see my awesome handwriting? Is it 10, 20, 25? We got 35 over here.
That's all the noise raves about it.
Raves?
What's 8 and 13? 21 and 9? 30. Oh my god, that's an even 30-30.
Than Alex is. Oh, he doesn't even know. I'm e to the 2 pi I. It's number 1.
I over
Oh
8.
man, square root of -1/64.